Yeah, Markieff, now that opening night is just 1 day away, are you accepting of the reality that you guys are back at it after just winning the championship like 2 months ago?
You know what? For me, first time winning a championship, I don't really know how it is to have a couple months off winning. So it's like, I accepted it after the first preseason game.
Kyle?
Hey Keith, how are you?
Good, bro.
Um, with coming back with that championship in hand, do you feel like the returners of this group has anything changed about their mindset and really specifically, do you see anything different? I know you're kind of AD's number one hype man. Do you see anything different out of him, the way he approaches the season having won a championship?
Um, not really. I mean, all of us had to go to win it back to back. Uh, I ain't like that word hype man you just used. You gotta rephrase that next time.
I'm sorry,
I
man.
just pump
Well,
him
I
up.
know you're the
It's just
guy
getting
who
right.
tells them you're the best player in the world.
Yeah, because that's the truth. But I'm just stating facts. I ain't hyping him up. I'm just letting him, know that that's what it is every time you step on the court. But yeah, though, I mean, it's the same as last year, man. Guys are focused from day one. We just went through a quick preseason. We gotta be smart about this thing here with the short off season and long season. So guys are excited to get to it, man. We got a lot of guys that can play, and it's gonna be an exciting year.
Let's try for Mike Trudeau again.
Kyle.
Yeah, sorry about that, Tanisha and Keith. That was my Zoom error there. That was my fault. I had to be the just right. Anyway, do you see a chance for, I don't know if Frank has gotten to this, but there are probably 11 guys on this team that you could make an argument for starting. You started some games in the playoffs. Mark and Wesley Matthews both started for their team last year, but we've seen what THG's done in the preseason. Like Caruso started Game 6 of the finals. How does that play out when you guys have your film rooms and your discussions, and how does Frank deal with all that?
Joining this team, we was deep already. So, every day is going to be a battle, but, we had a sure off season and we're going to need 11 guys to play throughout the year. We don't know how we're going to do back-to-backs. We don't, barring injuries, we don't know how any of that. So I think we need 11 guys to be ready to play every game. Some games you're going to play a lot less than others, but, just keeping that rhythm for this team with this long season is going to be good for us.
Brad?
Thank you, T. What's up, Keith?
What's up, bro?
Hey, man, how physically are you guys ready for tomorrow night start and for the lines of the season? Or is it going to be more about being mentally ready as well?
I think mentally we there. I think the physical part was just a sure off season, obviously. But we got 11 guys. Only really affect like, I would say 6 of us, 5 of us, because it don't really affect Rook because he can play all day. KCP, like a cat, he can play all day. So it don't really affect like 5 or 6 of us for real. But we just got to manage that the right way. We got a long season. We got the goal at hand of winning another championship.
We have any other questions for Keith? Jordan?
What's up, Kyle? All good.
Jordan, no? All right, well, Keith, thank
Hold
you.
on, sorry about that.
All right.
What up, bro? I was on my way up out this seat.
Hey, how you doing, Markieff?
What's up, man?
Yeah, can you just talk about the difference between this year and last year with the bigs? You had a big performance in the bubble, shooting the ball from 3, and this year you have a lot of bigs that can space the floor and shoot the ball, so pass the ball extremely well too as well. Can you just talk about that and how it's going to be different, for teams guarding you guys defensively?
Yeah, I think last year we relied on a lot on athleticism with our bigs, Dwight and JaVale protecting the rim, catching a lot of lobs. It is definitely going to be a lot different from Mark. Mark going to be able to space the floor, pass the ball, but you won't see the crazy dunks and the crazy blocks from him. He's real good at taking up space, talking on defense. But, just the versatility of the bigs that we had last year is going to be a lot different than this year.
Fonz, what's up, man? Dan Weinke, Los Angeles Times, East Illinois Panther as well.
Hey.
Anyway, what was it like kind of having to go through the COVID protocols? It's obviously it's going to be one of the big stories of the season. Just take us through what it was like to kind of be put through that process.
I mean, to be honest, it's just been different. I feel like COVID, the way it hit everybody, having like a lot of unknowns to it, just having to, go through these protocols, which is new for everybody. So, for me, like it's just different because I've never like faced or been in a pandemic like this, and like I said, it's just different for everybody, and it's something new, but people finding more about it like day by day. So we just following whatever protocols the league sends to us.
Kyle Boone?
Hey, Alfonso, Kyle Boone with the Orange County Register. How you doing, man?
I'm good.
Just based on obviously going through the protocols at the start of the season, joining late, and only being able to play in this last preseason game, where are you at health-wise and conditioning-wise, and how far is it to get to the point where you want to get for the regular season?
I mean, I feel like I'm in pretty good shape. I think for me it's just, getting in sync with the guys, on the offensive end, defensive end. But body wise for me, like I feel good, and I'm just excited to be a part of this organization and just get out there and contribute in any way that I can.
Were you able to train or condition while you were away from the team?
Yeah.
Dave?
Yeah, Alfonso, my name is David Benham with ESPN. I'm curious if your initial onboarding with the Lakers, if you view their film sessions to be different than the film sessions you've been a part of with the other teams you played for, in terms of it seems like they try to accomplish a lot out of their film sessions, sometimes in replacement of practice.
Yeah, I mean, the film session, you definitely can tell like right away, how important the film sessions are. It's just not coach just talking and going over the film and breaking stuff down. It's pretty much a open discussion, and guys are able to add whatever it is they want at any point in time. But for me, film definitely it has been something important because I have been watching a lot of it, just trying to learn the defensive rotations, the offensive sets. So yeah, I mean the film is definitely been a big key, and it's something you could tell like right off back with this team. So.
All right, Greg Jones?
How you doing, Alfonso? What's going on?
What's good?
Howard Johnson, Motivated Purpose. Can you just speak on your journey a little bit, just getting to this point, just being from Chicago, and also playing with another Chicago native, Anthony Davis?
Well, I mean, it's a few Chicago guys here. AD, Taylor, Ed in the strength and conditioning department. But man, I mean, my journey it's definitely been intriguing, definitely been an interesting one. But man, I'm just excited to be in this position, to be in this league first and foremost, but to be in an organization like the Lakers and being around the great players that we have. So for me, I'm just grateful and just thankful for this opportunity. And like I said earlier, I'm here to contribute in any way possible. So.
Much success to you.
Man, appreciate it.
Brian, I think we're going to wrap. Kyle Boone has a follow-up, so Kyle?
Hey, actually, I have another Chicago-related question. I understand you go back with Taylor in a little bit. What's it like to see that familiar face, and also what have you made of what he's been able to do for the Lakers in the preseason so far?
Man, it's exciting. Just seeing Taylor and where he is now. I actually met him when he was in high school. I want to say his junior year or something. But just seeing his development. Going from Simeon to Iowa State, and just coming out and going late in the draft and being able to get picked up by the Lakers, and him just coming in and working his butt off really. And seeing him now this year in preseason and just seeing what he was able to do, I've been a believer in him for so long as, what his game was like. I've always looked at his game and just was like, man, like the kid has game. But, just seeing him now being able to do it on this level, it's exciting. And I think, he has a bright future for real.
All right, we'll take one more. Jordan Richard.
What's up, Alfonso? Jordan Richards, Switch Cultures. Good seeing you, man.
What's good?
Yeah, can you just talk a little bit about just your reaction when you found out that you were coming to the Lakers? I know you trained down here in LA. You're a big mentor to Amari Bailey, so, at Sierra Kane. Can you just talk about what it just means to be in LA and your reaction and how it can help Amari see, to go on the pro journey?
Man, to be honest, I was excited. I've been living out this way for a little bit, and it just made it, made things like much easier. With this being, my home now. It was easy on the family. Like everybody was excited. We didn't have to travel, obviously, but now it's like I'm home, man. My family gets to be a part of this, and be able to watch, and I get to be around more. So I think that's the biggest positive out of it. Me just being able to be around my family more, and